Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Dear Future Me. Welcome back to Dear Future Me. Did you notice I didn't come on today with sound? I didn't come on with my music today. I didn't need any music. Just look at me. I'm all you need. You see this beat? You see this slight little beat? You see the highlight on the cheeks? Hello, happy Saturday. Welcome to Dear Future Me. I'm your host, Latasha Resper. What I tell you, as promised, each and every week that I come on, I'm gonna bring on another one of my beautiful kimonos. Because why? Because I'm the founder, designer of the Keek Collection. This is my manifestation kimono, again, as seen on Some of the Best, the infamous Rihanna, my lovely and beautiful fashion guru, mentor, social media influence, and divorce attorney, Natasha Main. Hello, can you say beautiful? Say beautiful, say beautiful. Thank you, well done. And I have my guest here, AC. Say hi, AC. She my doggy. He wants to be a guest on today's show. Is that right, AC? Is that right, AC? I have my Delgado coffee, guys. My Total Life Changes coffee. I have been detoxing. I'm down 12 pounds thus far. I let it get cold. I'm down 12 pounds thus far. Thank you. Hold your applause. But thank you guys. This is week 3 of Dear Future Me. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Because as I told you before, one of my biggest things that I needed to work on was consistency and being fearful. So I'm no longer fearful. I've got that out the way. I realized, and I knew a long time ago that faith and fear could not reside in the same space. So I jumped out of fear into faith, and I'm moving forward. As promised, this is week 3 of the Dear Future Me podcast. And I am still waiting for some of my guests. I do have some confirmed people, but I'm not going to tell you who they are. We will be having our first guest on next Saturday, so I'm excited. And I just want to show you guys my setup. So I'm still working. It's still a work in progress. I got my microphones. Again, I'm ordering stuff. I'm sending stuff back. This is not compatible with this. Listen, when it's a one-man show, you learn as you go. Also, I am going to be changing the name from Dear Future Me to either It's Dear Future Me or Latasha Resper. I haven't decided yet, because before, when I came up with the name that I love so much, I found out after further research that the name has been trademarked. I believe it's a show or something like that, because they said it had episodes. But when I initially came up with the name, I did my research and I didn't see anything. So we don't want any copyright infringements. If it's trademarked, I'm getting my name off of it. However, I do have some apparel that's going to be coming up. Sorry. And I'm thinking about adding either It's Dear Future Me. I'll figure out something. But yes, stay tuned for the hats and the baseball caps, baby, because it's a showstopper. It's a conversation piece, just like this kimono, just like me. Anyway, I'm just joking. But yes, I want to come and show you guys my setup. Look, take a look. It's my other microphone. I put my 2 chairs here. So when my guests come on, we can just flow. It'll just be flowing. So I can't wait to see who's going to be sitting in the hot seat next week. I can't wait for you guys to see who's going to be sitting in the hot seat next week. I know who's going to be here. But it's going to be an interesting conversation. I know a lot of people struggle with manifesting their dreams. I was one of those people. I met this young lady who's going to be coming on next week at a conference. And at the time, this young lady, her goal was to get amongst some of the heavy hitters and stop living in the shell. She wanted to be a socialite. And a socialite is a real thing. And when I tell you, in a year's time, this young lady has been on the scene. When I tell you, she's rubbed elbows with some of the best people. I'm like, every time I turn on my social media, I'm like, where you at now? Who is that? What's this? What's that? And when I tell you she stuck to it, she stuck to it. She followed her goals, exceeded her goals. And when I talked to her about it, she just downplayed it so much. She's like, I know people keep saying it, but I just don't see it. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you? I have to keep up with her now. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on this weekend? Why didn't you tell me about this event? This girl is moving and shaking in the socialite world. She is with any and everybody. That's somebody. Now, let me just be clear. She's not with any and everybody. She's with the people that she manifested that she would be with. Just one young lady, she said, I just want to be friends with her. And lo and behold, these girls are friends. They rubbing elbows at events together. She's on shows with her. I mean, it has just grown tremendously. And I am just so proud of her. And she's an inspiration to me as well. So I can't wait to bring her on next week. I'm not saying any names. But she will be on. She will be our first guest. She will be our first guest. I'm bringing my best friends on of over 30 years. We're going to talk about lasting friendships, like how we were able to sustain so long. I know a lot of women say that they don't have a lot of female friends or any female friends because women are catty, you know, backstabbing. They slept with their man or set up their man with another one. We don't do stuff like that. And I'm so excited. I've never had to do anything like that before. You know, I've never done that to any of my friends, and they have not done that to me. So that's exciting for some of the future content that we're going to be discussing. But definitely going to be discussing fashion. That's my passion. So stay tuned for a lot of fashion talk. We just went through the Emmys the other day. I am going to be discussing some of that attire that I saw because I was just like, But okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but some of it was really nice. Some people had some really beautiful pieces. You know, you got to go, But I'll be on the red carpet soon, so no worries. No worries. The Key Collection is going to be hitting the runway at New York Fashion Week in September. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the Key Collection to make its huge debut in New York in September. I'm speaking everything into existence. We got to manifest the life that we see. You got to speak things that aren't as though they are. Where would you like to see yourself? I'd like to see myself in Vogue magazine, New York Fashion Week, Women's Wear Daily, Paris Fashion Week, and I'll be there. I'll be there. I manifested the podcast. I kept saying, I want to do a podcast. I want to do a podcast, and I got scared. I don't like the way that I sound. I made that look like the way that I look. And just look. Speaking of how I look, baby, let's get into the cut. Get into the cut, and I went back blonde. Talk about going blonde again. Blondes have more fun. It's the truth. I'm here to tell you, blondes have more fun. And my little sweatshirt that I made, you know, just being comfy and cozy, because every time don't have to be a little look like that. I'm in the privacy of my own home, my own studio, should I say, my podcast studio, the home of Dear Future Me. And I just like to come on and just get myself, as I go, as I grow, I'm getting more and more comfortable with the camera. So this is the third week that I've come on alone with no guests. You know, I just want to get the feel of interviewing, how I look, how I sound. As I get more and more equipment, you know, getting into the sound of the equipment, what goes where. You know I have to get another sound, something to shield the sound, but this is a wind, what they call this? I forgot, it's supposed to like a barrier, so that it kills the sound out there, but I still want to get something else, you know, and I'm going to get something because my windows in my house are floor to ceiling and they go all the way across, so that's why you see I even pull the blinds down so I wouldn't have the sun shining through, but it's beaming through anyway. It's such a beautiful day here in DC, so hey, join me with the sun. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon, getting prepared tomorrow for the Super Bowl. I'm going for the 49ers. What you guys going for? Trying to figure out what I'm wearing tomorrow because I'm going to go out and watch the Super Bowl. I don't know where I'm going yet, but I'm going somewhere. Because I also realized I need to get out a little bit more because I used to be that out girl. I was that girl that was out all the time. If something going on, you rest assured Tasha gonna be there. This last year, if I wasn't traveling, I really wasn't going out to local events. So So I will be going out tomorrow. We'll go out tomorrow and see what's going on and take my beautiful face in the nice places, right? Gotta show these cheekbones, right? So I'm gonna go out and have a good time tomorrow. Go hang out with my friends and laugh it up and see what's going on. What are you guys doing for this weekend? I'm excited. I'm just really excited, guys. I'm just really, 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 really excited. And I just wanted to come on here and share my excitement with you guys about being in my third week. Being consistent is one of the things that I've put on my to-do list of 2024 and beyond is be consistent, be fearless, be courageous, be powerful, walk in my truth. These are my goals. And 2024 is starting off tremendous. It's not been easy. It's not been easy, but it's been so worth it to see the response of so many people. You know, I've gotten so many calls telling me how excited they are about me and how proud they are of me of moving forward with my podcast. So that's exciting. You know, when you do things, sometimes you always worry about, and I don't care who you are, everybody worries somehow about what others are going to think. Whether you push it out of your mind and move forward or not, you still worry. Like I haven't met a person yet who have some at some point second guessed themselves. I don't care if you're a master at something, you're going to second guess yourself about, you know, some things at some point. So especially big deals like this. Starting a podcast is nothing simple. I mean, it is simple, but to really get on camera and speak, and the beauty of podcasting to me is that I don't have to be in front of other people. So I don't have to worry about seeing a person's face over there turned over, or somebody falling asleep, or someone not paying attention to me, or am I saying the right thing? Or, you know, when you're in the privacy of a studio or the privacy of your own home like me, I don't have to worry about that. You know, I can go look at myself. And a lot of times I don't even watch the podcast. I don't even go back and re-look it. I just go ahead and put it out there and just let it go. Because I will go back, oh, I should have said this. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Let me delete this. Let me delete that. And then we be working, you know, I'd be working 2 days off of one video and forgot about everything else I need to do. Everything else is on hold. Again, procrastinating, overthinking, overanalyzing everything. I'm not doing that. I'm just being raw. This is raw footage right here. I'm going to post it and we're going to just let it flow. Eventually, I'll get to that point where I start editing. Like now I've been downloading apps because I want to do, when I do my little short videos, how they have the words pop. And I'm like, okay, so my son told me download Rumble. Then somebody else told me download CapCut. Then I downloaded Blink. It's so funny how everything now is an app. Like no matter what you do, it's download. Eventually, I got to come up with an app because we're in a whole different world now. People are not even really going to websites. It's download this app. Even if you go to a website, download the app, download this. So I've downloaded about 4 apps that I'm trying to study and figure out which ones work best for which. Thank God for a young son. You know, I am blessed to have 2 fraternal twins, a boy and a girl, 21 years old. My son still resides with me. So my beautiful daughter, she has her own place now. She's going to graduate college. But my son is still around, so he'll tell me, Mom, do this. Sometimes he gets so frustrated with me, but God bless him. He's like, okay, Mom, do this. So everything he tells me to do, I follow his lead because he started his own Re on the Sticks podcast. He's a gamer. So I wanted to just go through some different apps so I know how to do the little captions. That's what it's called. The little closed captions, so I can just, as I speak, the words will be coming. I think that is so cool. So I'm doing that. I'm learning how to edit my videos and create shorts so that I can do some things for TikTok, do some things for Instagram, do some things for Facebook. Like it's so many people. They had to have Twitch now. I'm like, listen, I can't add another social media platform. We're gonna stick with Instagram and Facebook. And the beauty of Instagram and Facebook, if you post on Instagram, you connect it to your Facebook. So whatever I post on IG automatically goes to Facebook. Then I'm working on Twitter. So I'm going with Twitter right now. And I'm just trying to grow on there. Please subscribe, like, follow, share me on YouTube. I need to reach 50 subscribers so I can go live on YouTube. That's a whole nother platform. So I'm going to be going live on YouTube soon. I'm halfway there. I just need a few more subscribers so I can go live on YouTube at Dear Future Me. I will also post the link in the video once we're done with this. I'm going to post the link to get to Dear Future Me, because a lot of you guys have said that you tried to find me on YouTube and were unable to, unsuccessful. So I have the link. I'll post the link up. Like I said, the name is going to be changing very soon. I do have some apparel being made because I just think Dear Future Me is so cute. The name is so cute. So I'm going to have some baseball caps and some t-shirts and sweatshirts coming out soon. So I will be posting those as well. But like I said before, we're not dealing with no copyright infringement. So I will be changing the name, either adding something to before Dear Future Me or after Dear Future Me. But Dear Future Me is hanging around. I may just do Latasha Resper at Dear Future Me. So we're not dealing with no copyright infringement, you guys, okay? We don't want no trouble from the law. We don't want no trouble from the LAW. You hear me? The long arm of the law will come for your neck. And because Dear Future Me is going to be such a huge platform, because I'm already manifesting to be a billionaire, right? So let's get it right before it go too far. So like I said before, I will be adding either something before Dear Future Me or after Dear Future Me. But Dear Future Me will still be around, but not in that capacity that is just those 3 words, okay? Okay. So anyway, again, I just wanted to come on and thank you guys for sticking with me. We're growing and we're going. Just stick around. You know, this is just the raw beginnings. And I like to show people from the beginning. Like a lot of times we don't get to see how it all started. It just shows up. So this is some of the behind scene of what it takes to even get started with a podcast. I bought me 2 microphones, 2 arms to put my microphone on. I have my stand here. These were 2 chairs that was on the other side of my place, other side of my living room. I had the desk here initially. I said, well, what's going to happen when my guests come? Boom. Flip it around. Bring 2 chairs over here. Put the table here. I'm going to get some artwork back. I'm either going to put a calendar back here or some artwork. I'm undecided because eventually I'm going to be moving to Africa. So I don't want to put too much because my whole setup is going to be completely different when I move to Africa. I have furniture and storage that I've had that I'm going to have reupholstered. That's beautiful, gorgeous. Not that this is not beautiful and gorgeous, but not my style. But however, I will be having my furniture restored, and the whole setup is going to be different. So I don't want to buy too much, right? That I'm not going to have to eventually give away. Well, it's okay. Scratch all that. I'm going to buy some artwork to put back here so we can make it look nice. Or put my calendar back here of my future guests. Right, future guests? Thank you and welcome to Dear Future Me. Thank you, welcome. Let's give the audience your name, where you from, how you like the show. That's how I'm going to be interviewing my guests, right? I got to figure out my interviewing technique. I've been going through some things to try to figure out and get myself comfortable, right? And what's so funny is when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a journalist. I started my first college semester as a journalist. I was going to be a journalist. I did not realize that journalism took that much reading and that much writing. So it wasn't before long. I said, no, that's not for me. No, that's not for me. I'm not about to do all this. No way. No way, Jose. So look at me now. Podcasting is almost being a journalist, right? So that's what I'm saying. These are things that when you have a vision about something, if you can see it in your head, you can have it in your hand. Years ago, as a kid, I wanted to be a journalist. And look at me now with my own podcast, just like your own talk show. So now I am a journalist. I have my own podcast. It just dawned on me, like, Tasha, remember you wanted to be a journalist? So yeah, everything comes, life is a cycle. Everything goes in cycle in life. So I always love fashion. Boom. Boom. I wanted to be a journalist. Boom. I love fitness. I started working out. a health guru, you know. So things just come full circle. And the more and more I just sit back and reflect, I'm like, wow, 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 wow. For many years, I lived on the outskirts of DC. I lived in Maryland. And I always said I wanted to come back to the city. And I manifested my place in the city. And now I'm back in DC. And I always said I wanted to move out the country. Manifested that. I'm moving out the country. I'm moving to Ghana. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a movie star. I wanted to live in California. This was in junior high school. I moved to California in 1993. Lived there for 11 years. Had 2 kids. Came back here. I worked in the entertainment industry. I used to work for No Limit, Priority Records. I worked there for years, and I came back here. And hey, listen, every and anything that you want, you can have with the power of prayer, hard work. And I highly suggest wherever you see yourself, whatever you want to do, you find someone that is doing what you want to do and is exceeding in where you want to be, and you reach out to a person like that or someone in that field and get mentorship. Mentorship is so vitally important in growing and building you as a brand, your business. It's vital. Our presidents have mentors and spiritual leaders. Any and everybody that's successful has a mentor. Trust and believe me. You may never see them. You may never ever see them, but trust and believe they have mentors and they have spiritual leaders. They are vitally important for you growing, for real. It wasn't until I got my mentor, Natasha Main, that I launched this manifestation collection. I just thought this was something that I was just doing for myself. When I created that dress for me, I thought it was just for me to wear in an event. And lo and behold, when she saw that dress, she is the reason that I pushed out this brand right here. If I did not have this mentor, she is the reason that I'm on this podcast right now. Anything that I talk to her about, she either gonna push me forward or tell me no. Down to what I post on my social media. I posted something one time on my social media. I had to take it down. She told me to take that down. That was not becoming of who I am. And I got to save face. And trust me, I took it. Listen, I don't go back and forth. When you see someone who's exceeding and doing and see where they are, and that's where you want to go, you listen. You take a back seat. It's okay to take a back seat. It's okay to take a back seat sometimes because we don't know it all. We don't know everything. And I'm a student. I'm a student. I tell her all the time, I'm going to be her best student. She's going to be so proud of Latasha Resper. Right? My parents are going to be so proud. My kids are going to be so proud. Everybody's proud of me right now. But where I'm going, you always want to make the teacher look good, man. You always want to make the teacher as equally as important as your family. Because when people take time to sow into you, the least you can do, God, I'm going to make God so proud. I am going to make God so proud. I'm going to make my parents proud, my kids, and my mentor very, very proud. Because when you have people that pour into you, that's the best gift you can give them. That's the best gift you can give them, is by taking their advice and doing what they tell you to do and succeeding in it. That's the best. That's the best. I get people reaching out to me asking me to coach them now. And I'm like, I'm just getting started myself. How can I coach? But who am I to question a gift that obviously God has given me because someone sees it in me? And that's not just one person. I've had multiple people ask me about being a mentor. But hey, it's coming soon. It's coming. I'll be coaching. I'll be mentoring. Yeah, absolutely. Because I had to learn. I started from the ground. And I can just see my future blossoming so beautiful as I see it to you. It's like watering a plant. But again, y'all, I just had to come on here. Like I said, I'm getting myself used to the camera. Now, I don't have to sit in front of a group of audience, but I will be on stages soon. So I'm practicing now. I don't go back and look at the footage because I don't want to overanalyze nothing. I don't want to criticize myself. I just want to go with the flow and just see what happens. So this is what I'm doing now. Bring you guys with me and take this journey with me. Hey, welcome to the Dear Future Me podcast. And welcome for my next guest that's going to be coming on next week. I'm so excited about her gracing my home, my studio, Dear Future Me podcast. So you guys have a blessed and amazing weekend. Get ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow. I'm ready. I'm going to have on my red and yellow and white for the San Francisco 49ers. So you guys have fun. Right, listen, life is all about a good time. The world has dished out more than a lot of us can handle, right? 2023 was a year. But this year, we're not taking all that in. We're not taking all of that in. We're going to just go with what we know. We're going to stay prayed up. We're going to manifest our dreams and goals. If you're here with me, we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere because you guys going to watch me. You guys going to watch me. Like, I remember when she first started that show, she didn't have all her stuff. She would come over here sometimes saying words. Who knows how I sound and what's going on, but we're just going with it. We're just going with it. Again, thank you for joining me for week 3 of Dear Future Me. As I said before, the name is going to be changing, altered somehow. We'll find out. Please feel free to DM me some names. Follow me on all social media platforms at The Key Collection. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's Keet, K-E-I-T-T, Collection with the K, K-O-L-L-E-C-T-I-O-N. On YouTube. Again, subscribe, like, share, and follow me so we can go live on YouTube, guys. Thank you, and have a blessed and beautiful weekend, because it's going to be so nice here in the DMV. You know, it's wintertime here, so anytime we get a little 50 degrees and above, we think it's summertime. So again, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to being with all you beautiful people next week, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.